blind edges of my garden where there was nettles, and I've decided after seeing the beginner gardener video last week or the week before making nettle fertiliser, I've decided to try it myself. So cutting it, I've just got a bottle of water and I'm just going to pop this in and then just put the lid on, and I think it'll be ready maybe after 2 to 3 weeks. Right, I think this is probably enough, and what I'll do is I'm going to top it up with more water just so it's up to the top. Right, 2 minutes. Right, so I've finished preparing the nettle fertiliser. So just to go over it again, first of all I had water in the bottle, cut my nettles and stuffed them in here as much as I could, and then I've topped it up with more water to nearly the top, and I've popped the lid on in a couple of weeks and that should be ready. So I'm just going to put that away in my grow zone and forget about it for a while. Hopefully not for the season. Right, so now I'm going to plant some potatoes. One of my neighbours has kindly given me these grow bags. Actually there's another couple. Where I had them lying, they were covered in slugs there, so I've had to pick all them off and put them away, and now I'm going to fill this with compost and then put potatoes in. Put my gloves on for a change. How about I try to stay a bit cleaner today? So let's do this one first. Ah, there's a slug inside. So I'm just using multi-purpose peat-free compost. Can't do anything with these gloves on. They'll end up getting discarded just in a second. Oh, jeez. Try to break it up as I'm putting it in now. So I think I'm going to put either 4 or 5 in here, depending on how the size. So you can see they've got the eyes, so I'm just going to try and put them facing up a bit. one more in here, in the middle. And then I'm going to just cover it up with a few inches of compost again. So that's one. Ugh. Big snail and slug in here. The minute you leave anything lying around. I think that's, oh no, wait, there's another one. They're just everywhere. That's better. Just in case, there's another one. Just in case anybody's wondering, I can't bring myself to kill them, so I put them over the fence, my back garden fence, where it's there's a waste ground at the back with loads of weeds for them to enjoy. Needs of water. We've actually had some rain today, but I don't think it's forecast for the rest of the day, so I'll give them that and probably not have to give them much more going by our usual weather. And I just need to find a spot for them. So another job that I've realised needs done is this rose. It's a climbing rose obviously, and it keeps, every time I walk past it's doing this, and I'm afraid it's going to get broken. So after watching, I think it's Marta, Gardening with Marta, she said it's quite good to get it going sort of more horizontal. So I've got little hooks that I think might help with that. I'm just going to put one in and see if it keeps it in place. Just probably need a real small one. I can't believe I've done that. Put it in the wrong place. I have to get a wee one again. Honestly, Sandra in DIY obviously does not go. Right, let's see. Yeah, that should hopefully hold that better. All of that 20 hours later, honestly. And then maybe a couple of weeks if it's still growing, I'll put one further along. I mean, I don't mind if it starts going up that way a little bit as well. It'd be nice to cover up here as well. We'll see. Anyway, what else have I got to do? I actually think that's it. Actually, I've just realised I didn't put any fertiliser in the potatoes. I was meant to put it in the bit with the potatoes, I think. But I'm just going to put it in the top and then work it through a little bit and hope it gets down into them. So I'm not, this hanging basket's going to fall on me. I'm not entirely sure what this is called, but I do know it's, my kind neighbour gave me this as well. And I know that on the box it was like fertiliser for potatoes and whatever else you would use it for. And he said just a little drop in each. I should have put these in round the potatoes, but I didn't, of course. And it also gave me manure. I think I can use that. But I might wait and get his advice, or if somebody else knows if that's what I'm supposed to put on here, because I don't know if that was for this or like my flowers and things. And I'm just sort of working it into the compost a bit so that hopefully that will get down to the potatoes with that water that I've just watered them with. Anyway, it's been really nice to get out in the garden today. It's nice getting out. It's quite warm even though it's been raining, and hopefully I'll get out soon. I'm working tomorrow, so I'll try and get out first thing or later on. Always like to try. And I'm going to go in and have my lunch now, and I really hope that you've had a chance to do whatever makes you happy today. Bye. I was just thinking before I go that it'd be nice to show you a wee update on the plants on the patio, because I think even since the last tour, which was probably about 2 weeks ago, there's been such a difference in size, everything, and colour. I mean, look at these, how gorgeous. They're just so pretty. I absolutely love them. I was a bit worried it had some sort of disease on one of the tulips, so I pulled it out just from the bulb, and the rest of them seem to be okay, so I'll just need to keep an eye. Not much change in the sweet peas. Ranunculus I think are getting a bit bushier, and there's definitely growth on this blooming rose. It's hard to see but with everything at the back, but there's definitely growth there. The delphinium looks like it's put a shoot up, and this one, I'm sure there was maybe only one had come up in this the last time, the lilies. This is the stargazer ones, and there's five. It's really weird though, because when I planted them, I mean, I done a video so you'll be able to see, I did them all like spaced out, like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then one in the middle, and they've came up like this. And also, like, there's one here, look, it's just came up right next to the other one, so I hope they'll be okay. The Queen of Sweden, David Austin, is looking amazing. It's so lush and green and gorgeous, and hopefully we'll get some buds, flower buds on that. And the limelight hydrangea, I felt like the leaves the other day were looking really quite yellow. They're still a little bit, so I put some new compost, and it was ericaceous pot and compost I put in, so I think it's a bit acidic or whatever, so we'll see if that helps. Agapanthus is still quite small, but they're definitely bigger than they were. Not much difference here. Cornflowers, these ones are doing good, they're still wee. The echinacea is looking good. And the lemon verbena, I potted that into a bigger pot. And the pink fizz poppies are definitely grew. And look at these. These are the bright diamond lilies. They're getting so big so fast. I don't know what's happening in here because I planted 4. In fact, I think I saw new growth here. Yeah, look, one come up there. I did not put it right there. So goodness knows where the rest of them are going to come up, if they come up. No sign from Crocosmia yet. This was like a really old packet of bulbs though, so I don't know for sure if they'll come up. And the calla lilies, I took advice off of a video and it said to keep the eyes on the surface. Does anyone know if this is right or if I should have them buried a little bit more? And then this was my £3.50 hydrangea. It's looking good. So anyway, I just thought you might like to see that. And the gorgeous Brunnera there in the background. Love it. Anyway, see you later. Bye.